Let's get you more breaking updates right now coming in on the story. In fact, the police sources are telling NDTV more details about Raja's autopsy. How was Raja hit? What were possibly the kind of weapons used? These are details that are just trickling in. I want to get in our colleague Ratandeep, who has accessed those details, and he joins us right now. Ratandeep, what can you tell us? Do we know anything about the weapon now? And what was the cause of death?
Well, the murder weapon was actually recovered from the last layer of the gorge, where Raja Raghuvansh's body was recovered on June 2, and it was a machete. But that machete itself was one of the initial clues for the Meghalaya SIT, because the pattern and the design of the machete was completely different to the one which is usually used in Meghalaya by the tribes to cut trees and other items. It was so therefore this gave the first clue to Meghalaya police that the attackers or the person who have killed Raja Raghuvanshi might not have been from within the state but from outside. This perhaps also led to suspicion on Sonam Raghuvanshi and the subsequent one of the clues which led to the the investigation. But the autopsy report clearly hints at attack from the back. There are wounds and also on the back of the head as well as two times being hit from the at the front of the head. So therefore the head area was targeted so that they can perhaps kill him quickly and ascertain that he has died as well, because whenever somebody gets a head injury, chances of survival are less. This is a known fact, and therefore the attackers had in all likelihood, at least what Meghalaya SIT believes, have used that theory to try to attack Raja Raghuvanshi on his head, and that's what the autopsy report points out. Also, very importantly, what we have gathered from Meghalaya SIT, that it was on 23rd of May when these people suddenly went missing, and the same day Raja Raghuvanshi was killed, and Sonam and others were able to move out of Meghalaya on the same day. Remember, the fact that these two tourists have gone missing came to light only on the next day, May 24th, after the recovery of the scooty that they had rented. It was abandoned, and the village headman of Sorarim village saw it and reported to police. Police then got in touch with the rental organization. They gave the details, and then they found out who were these people who had taken the scooty on rent. And then subsequently on the 25th of May, the search operation initially started, and that too for missing tourists. So by that time, 48 to 72 hours were good time for Sonal and her other partner in crime, if we may call them, going by what Meghalaya SIT is claiming. Then this was a good time enough for them to not only escape out of Meghalaya but also to reach their desired destination, that is Madhya Pradesh. And it seems that Sonam was
all right, Ratandeep, I'm just going to butt in here because we have another quick update, and we'll get this for our viewers. We are learning that the Meghalaya cops will be reaching Uttar Pradesh shortly, and this is where, remember, Sonam will be produced before a magistrate, and this exactly is procedural, Ratandeep. Why don't you tell us more about what possibly could happen once the team arrives there? I believe that there is a transit remand that they would seek as she's going to be produced before the magistrate.
That's right. I have a short while back spoken to a top official in Meghalaya police. Sonam Raghuvanshi will be first taken under custody of Meghalaya police, then produced in the local court for a transit remand. After the transit remand is granted, will be brought to East Khasi Hills court, maybe tomorrow at some point of time, because they will have some time on them, and produced. In the same way, the other teams which are already there, the two teams of Meghalaya police in Indore, they have already picked up the people. That transit remand process is underway. They will be brought in. So all these people from Sonam and the other people will be brought to Meghalaya and produced in Meghalaya again to start the proceedings. However, one very important information that I also wanted to share with our viewers is that Meghalaya SIT had gone to Indore after they had clinching evidence that these 5 people, including Sonam Raghuvanshi, are involved in this murder. Okay. So they had used several technology to get it, including the tower records as well as NASAC, Northeast Space Application Center's satellite imageries were also used in the area to find out whether there are bodies. And therefore, once they were certain, then this crackdown took place with the help of Indore police.
Yes.